Nestled deep in the heart of a sprawling, ancient city was the Larkspur Girls Hostel. Known for its Gothic architecture and ivy-covered walls, it stood at the end of a narrow, winding street. The hostel had been around for centuries, and its history was enshrined with tales of the supernatural. The story begins with a new girl, Mira, who arrived at Larkspur for her first year of college. Mira was a city girl, brave, curious, and a bit skeptical about the paranormal tales that her fellow students seemed obsessed with. During her first week, Mira settled into room 213, rumored to be one of the most haunted rooms in the hostel. She didn't pay attention to the whispers about the room's history, that it was once occupied by a girl named Lily who mysteriously disappeared one stormy night. The first night was peaceful, but by the second night, strange things began to happen. Mira awoke to the sound of soft humming. It seemed to wrap around her, echoing softly through the cold air. She shrugged it off as her mind playing tricks after a long day. However, as the days passed, the strange events escalated. Books flew off the shelves without reason, and Mira's belongings were frequently misplaced only to reappear in odd locations. The humming became more distinct, sometimes accompanied by the distant sound of footsteps. Curiosity piqued, and slightly unnerved, Mira confided in her roommate, Priya. Priya, who held a fascination for the ghost stories, excitedly suggested they seek out the truth behind Lily's disappearance. Reluctantly, Mira agreed. Together, they spent evenings in the dusty old library, piecing together bits of history and lore. They discovered that Lily had often been seen at a forgotten corner of the garden, where an ancient well lay hidden under thick vines. Legend had it that the well was a portal that claimed its victims during the darkest hours. Motivated by both fear and intrigue, one stormy night, Mira and Priya decided to visit the garden to uncover the truth. Armed with flashlights and armed with courage, they made their way to the dilapidated well, its surroundings strangely serene despite the ominous sky. As they neared the well, the atmosphere shifted, a heavy, oppressive silence fell over them. The humming returned, more intense, encircling them. Slowly but surely, a misty apparition took shape beside the well. It was Lily. Mira stared, her fear turning into a resolve to help. The apparition seemed pleading, as if seeking release. Understanding flooded Mira, and she frantically gestured for Priya to find the amulet they had read about in the library, believed to be the key to freeing trapped spirits. Priya quickly retrieved the amulet from Mira's pocket, holding it high. The apparition floated weightlessly towards it, and the humming grew into a crescendo before abruptly stopping. A flash of white light burst from the amulet, enveloping Lily's ghost. Silence descended once more as the visage of Lily vaporized into the night air. The mysterious happenings in room 213 ceased after that night. Mira, changed by the encounter, no longer doubted the spectral stories shared within the hostel walls. From that day on, Mira and Priya were known as the girls who ended Larkspur's most enduring myth. Yet, even they knew, as they shared stories with the newest residents, the shadows of history never truly vanish from a place as haunting as the Larkspur Girls Hostel.